Ladies and gentlemen, and we are joined up here for a little bit of an interesting matchup. We have Carolina Reapers Gaming taking on OMNIA OUROBOROS, and it is for the winners final moving into the grand final. Carolina Reapers looking to try to go back-to-back in the appearances here in the grand final in the EWG League. As always, ladies and gentlemen, my name is The Real Invictus, aka Nick, and we have some Call of Duty action all day today as it is Champs Sunday here for the EWGL. It's going to be a very interesting one for sure. If we go ahead and talk about our map set here, we saw the boys from Carolina Reapers Gaming having a 3-set din in their semifinal matchup in the later half of things. And today they get a double dose of din to start us off. Din Hardpoint, map number 1. Din S&D, map number 2. Scar Overload. And then we head to Colossus Hardpoint and a Sake S&D if we need to go all 5. It is going to be an interesting one here. There were some shaky things coming out for the Carolina Reaper boys yesterday as they did not have a great showing against the side of LARP, but they still came out and prevailed in a map 5 round 11 matchup to put themselves in position here and punch their ticket into Championship Sunday. For OMNIA OUROBOROS, they've been pretty consistent as of late, so you can see that this consistency, we might have two giants clashing here. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Nevertheless, if we, talk about it just a little bit more, I think the one thing you have to understand, though, is Carolina Reapers is very good when it comes to respawn, but not even just respawn, hardpoint in particular. I go back to that LARP series, and when we were talking about it, 4 points separated the differential there. They were down by 80 at some points in that map. So they were able to bring it back in the way that, they can. And we start on that exact map when we head into it. So definitely an interesting one for Omnia as they have to figure out a little bit more. And I do believe we are just waiting for everyone to get into the lobby. We have the beautiful Kansas City skyline behind me as well. So it's going to be an interesting day of Call of Duty here. If you're on the West Coast, about 10:13 your time. If you're Central, it's about 12. So, and Eastern, I guess I'll show some love to the Eastern brethren. It's about 1:13 as well. So, it's going to be an interesting one here. I think the one thing that I want to see Carolina Reapers really, prevail at is being a little more dominating in these, secondary modes like S&D and Overload, where they did have a good Overload yesterday, but, they went into that overtime with LARP and they were just not able to win it. You put a sub-minute score in overtime. You should be able to win it, but unfortunately you lose by 4 seconds, and it's not what you want to see. And that's one of the things that they have to figure out for sure here today. I think even progressing into, if they get into that grand final, they definitely need to try and have that S&D, that Overload work a little bit more for them, especially when it comes into that bigger set, that 7-map set. If they do get there, same thing with Omnia. I want to see how their S&D looks. I know these two teams, it's going to be a clash here on our map number 1 for sure. It's going to be whose gun is hotter, whose gun is ready to go, and whose gun is going to be able to prevail here. And I'm sure we're almost ready to go. If production could give me a little bit of an inkling, I think we're still waiting on a couple. Oh, we just had a dropout, ladies and gentlemen. So unfortunately, it does sound like we're going to head to a quick little break here as we do go into our overview of our map number 1. Din Hardpoint on the cards here first. Which giant is going to be able to prevail here? Will it be OMNIA OUROBOROS, or will Carolina Reapers Gaming be able to take out the edge in map 1? Find out when we come back after the break.
Yo, I'm still here. This ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? It's who I am. Let's go. Cause I'm a warrior. That's right. Yeah, I'm a warrior. You're right. I'm a warrior. Yeah. Yo, I'm coming at you like an avalanche.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, from Production's Mouth. We are loading up into it. Just want to do a little bit of shilling here. Make sure you guys go check out our YouTube channel. And if you do go over there, make sure you hit the sub button, the like, the notification bell as well to stay tuned to what matches we have going live here as well, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the map number 1. We start on a Den hardpoint, and already it is the side of OMNIA Ouroboros. It does get a little bit of an inkling, but it does not matter as BG able to collect onto a big 2-piece there, able to get some, but it does not matter in the way either. Khan and Rose able to collect for 3. Now it gets a little bit more interesting. It's a back and forth that continues to keep on producing, trying to find these kills towards this new time, as it is going to be the P2 rotations in favor of OMNIA, but BG coming out frying as he collects on 2, making all 4 dead for the young man, as he collects on all 4, gets the spawns for his teammates, and now Carolina Reapers, he's on a 5 streak, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, he gets taken down. And it's still the side of Carolina Reapers, though, that are going to be able to hold down this P2 rotation. Hero able to get 1 here, maybe even 2. Can't get the next one up. Now, finally, it is the side of OMNIA Ouroboros that is going to be in that time, able to collect a little bit. But BG absolutely beaming off the rip here, looking for the last man up. Another 4-piece. After 4-piece after 4-piece for this young man right now, as he continues to frag on out, looking for the next one. Is Firo able to collect now, knowing the spawn is coming through the back? And this is back and forth. This is an action-packed match for the side of Carolina Reapers already, as Frio able to get a couple. It is going to be, a pause there for a second from the action from the side of Carolina Reapers, as OMNIA Ouroboros able to get into that last little bit of time. It is going to be back over towards this P3 side, as Khan able to collect on 1, predicting that next player up. He does get taken down, though. Rio towards this locker's position, able to get 1, looking for the next one. Does not see the man on the outer side. And it is a back and forth that still consistently goes. Now trying to find the new man up. It is going to be Louis up towards the front, trying to find a little bit more of these players. 3-man hit out does happen for the Ouroboros. They're able to get onto the time, but it does not matter if you cannot get past the SMG power right now of the side of Carolina Reapers. They are just able to frag on out, and finally the spawns do flip, favoring the side of Ouroboros. As again, it is OMNIA that needs to find a little bit more of this time. They're down about 20. This could give them the lead back, but you can already see the progression of things. Carolina Reapers holding down that P4 side as they look to try to hold it down for a good consistent of time. Frio able to get another one towards top window, as he is able to get 1 towards the bottom. It is going to be a stun check that does not connect. I do believe he stuns his teammate even. There's the next one going to be there. He does able to collect. And finally, it's now Ouroboros, OMNIA able to collect onto this hill time on P4 side. BG kind of by himself, can't get anything to go. As the next one going to be up. That's a 3 dead again for Ouroboros. Make it 4. As again, you can look at some of the players here for Reapers. The people that we were talking about being their main fraggers as well. Louis kind of going to the wayside right now. They're getting out fragged a little bit, but if you look at the top 2 players, BG, Frio, having a great map already. These guys were a little stagnant yesterday, but they're able to come back alive here early. There's going to be a back and forth. BG and Frio combined for 3. Make it another one for BG as he's on a 3 streak. 18-8 already for the young man, as he is on pace for a huge map number 1. Making another one for him, as we're just going to stay on his POV for just a second, see what he looks like as we head to P1 rotations again. Now it's the side of Carolina Reapers, down about 10, looking to try to find this P1 time. He knows where the players are. as it is a back and forth that's still consistently happening. And again, BG able to collect onto these kills, just not allowing any of the players of Omnia or Ouroboros to get into there. Finally, Rosa collects onto the nade and a double of his own. Finally trying to find it now. Frio with the SMG, with the AR in hand, playing at range, able to collect onto 2 onto the hill time, now giving his teammates an opportunity to get into it. It is going to be a little bit of these kills that need to go down for Louis, need to go down for Seeds. And again, Askew able to get one, but unfortunately does shoot his teammate. And now the SMG's pressure from the side of Omnia, able to push on up. Just can't get any other pressure if you're the side of Carolina Reapers towards this P2 side. As it comes back and forth, it is going to be Rosa on the big flank pickup. And Frio here can't get that one to go either, as it is going to be Askew now. Up top window, BG doesn't get that killed. Next one can't go. He doesn't predict Rosa into that back part of the map. And now P2 in firm control of the side of Omnia Ouroboros. 23-12 right now for BG. He needs his teammates to help him. He needs his teammates to spawn in. 3-15 right now for Sirens. It's not what you want to see from him, as he's having a rough going at things right now, just trying to play the pressure. Does figure out information given on over towards his teammates, and now that he knows that he's going to be the broken side of Dojo here, he's going to be a double hit out towards this P1 side as well. Door side, stun check comes on through, shots connecting for Frio as well. Now 22-15 from him, as this SMG duo right now is really producing what you want for the side of Carolina Reapers. It is going to be a little bit of a stagnated play towards this P3 side. They're not going to have the early rotations like they did in the last one. It's going to be Omnia Ouroboros here first. But again, kills come on through. Louis now going to try to find one. Can't do anything there, unfortunately, having to deal with 2. And again, Cian's finally able to collect onto a big 2-piece nade. Does connect, though, onto BG from Rosa. It is a back and forth. Let's actually head into a listen-in with the side of Carolina Reapers and hear what it sounds like from them.
Yo, Nathan.
I'm fine. Everyone go for it.
Might take space.
1 and 10, one's pushing forward. One's pushing forward. Lockers. Okay, 210, one dojo.
Bottom
210, one dojo. Killed one,
Nathan.
That one.
I'm pinching.
The other guy was dragon. Go through.
Dojo dead.
Blocking dragon. I'm blocking dragon.
Everybody go. One, close.
Two close city.
Nice, one more.
Killed one of them. The other guy's a bullet.
Guess ones. We're good. Yeah,
I'm picking up mid.
Good job.
Yeah, one mid. Dead.
I for new.
One might be top.
I follow them now.
He's weak.
Dead.
Going in the back, nice. Gonna be fun to dojo, that's
You
two.
guys get time?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
looking
got
for
it.
I can pick up middle, BJ.
I don't see anything.
Two top. Hitting the back. They're already through.
Back weak. One dead. One more in the back.
One coming
Challenge.
front roofs. Cal this guy front in the back.
Two.
Cal the back. One's coming
I got
behind you.
fucking hit from front. He's front right corner.
Auto on one shot, DS.
As you hear the listen in now for the side of Carolina Reapers, BG 31-18 right now, continuing to frag on out. He has not slowed down at all. And if you are the side of Omnia or Ouroboros, you need a break here. You need to slow this man down. Let's actually head into a listen in with that side and hear what it sounds like from them.
Yo, our
It's not broken
broken
right now. Yeah, just back up for it.
Yeah, I'm in their blue.
Yeah, Simon's close. I hit him once.
Shit on. I'm broken. Yo, P2.
Yeah, I'm spawning
There's one shot cut.
They're gonna be pushing
They're top.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
dead.
play my
Yeah, it's bottom me.
I'm hitting this side.
I'm coming back up, boys.
Yeah,
I'm
they
hitting time.
needed me. Dead, bro.
I'll play top. PG half. Sirens done. One more bottom right. And bottom right and cut. Bottom, you and cut.
Free on time. Challenge me, BG, or Louis on time.
I'm waiting for you guys.
Ready.
Make a dead.
Where? Louis on time, I'm done.
Get on time.
Alright, I'm time.
I got it. Yeah. No,
I'm
push
going
push
broken. I'm going broken.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, one broken. Dead.
Nice.
On my next week.
I'm challenging.
He's dead.
Free on me.
As you hear the listening coming on in for the other side, now down about 40 points. They need to try to get into this hill time a little bit more, and you know it. You can hear it in the comms of the side of Omnia Ouroboros, but again, they have to slow down. one of the ARs, one of the SMGs as well. BG and Frio absolutely having a map right now. One of them with a minute 21 in hill time as well, as it is absolutely going their way as a 2 dead here now for the side of Carolina Reapers. A little bit of a pinstripe kill feed that goes back and forth, and now finally Ouroboros able to take the pressure across the map. They have the spawns in the back, and it is going to be their hill time for now, but the early break still could be potentially on in, as you see everyone heading towards that dojo side to try to break. Frio here got in for free, and again the kills do get traded out. It's going to be only left up to one to try to figure it out. He's going to pressure on up towards the map here towards Broken. Spots out another one to go. Looking for the next man up. Does get it as Cian's able to collect onto a big two-piece there. BG 37 and 25. Now looking to try to find a little bit more into that hill time as Sirens does fall off the map, I do believe. So unfortunately not the play you want to see. Frio as well, trying to find one towards lockers. Now 3 hit out from the side of OMNIA Ouroboros as it goes back and forth for this one. It is going to be an initial kill that comes on out. BG looking for a 1, can't get it to go, as it is going to be the hill time for the collection of OMNIA Ouroboros. But again, Khan now have to pressure up, knowing players are going to be here towards this locker position. The teammates spot out 1. It is going to be BG able to collect on 1, make it 2 for the young man, as he's still absolutely frying, looking for the 40 bomb to go his way, maybe even 50 at the end of this one, as he does get that last little bit of time for the side of Carolina Reapers. And they can win it here if they just hold the time. They need to know that. And finally, they do get back onto that hill time, able to collect here, and it is going to have to be a break for the side of Carolina Reapers if they want to try to get back, for the side of Omnia, my apologies, if they want to try to get back into it, but it does not look like it's going to happen. Carolina Reapers, with dominant performances from 2 of their players, able to knock down Omnia Ouroboros a peg here, and you can definitely see that one might hurt a little bit for Omnia. They felt like they had control of the map until they didn't. That second rotation just did not look very good for them. That's really what put them in the back foot here after map number 1. They lose map number 1, but it's still fine. You know you're a good S&D team. You can bounce back into it. 45 and 28 here from BG. 28 non-traded kills, 4,800 damage as well. And Frio, 34 and 28 from him. Having a great game for both of those guys. Absolutely crazy map number 1, just how it started for BG. I mean, he goes on a 5 streak, then goes on another 5 streak after he dies. Just absolute cinema coming out from that young man right there. But we head into our map number 2. We head into a Den S&D, and this is what we saw in map number 5 yesterday when LARP, where Carolina Reapers Gaming was playing LARP esports. They were able to, have a back and forth pretty consistently, and it was an interesting one for sure. Some of the players, though, did go to the wayside when it came to the S&D game mode. I would like to see those players step on up. BG being one of them, Louis being one of them, needs to have a little bit more of that step up here into our map number 2, just to give the help towards the teammates, allow the pressure to come off of those other 2 guys, your 2 ARs, just having a little bit of that, play style that we need to see in the S&D game mode. And I think, it is going to be an interesting one for sure. We head into a Den S&D. It's going to be a back and forth one. We already saw what LARP was able to do, but that S&D team of LARP was very, very good. They were able to take a map on S&D off of the side of Carolina Reapers. Again, it's just how does Omnia, regain from that map 1 loss? I do think it's only a map 1, so they definitely have the mental capacity to come back into this one, especially when we head into an S&D game mode that really has been a thorn in the side of Carolina Reapers as of late. So you definitely have to have that in the back of your mind as well. You're going to have a struggle maybe in the map number 1, but map 2 definitely could go back into your favor. So you just have to figure that out a little bit here. I do believe we're just waiting for the players to load on up. And, as I was trying to do before we loaded into map number 1, we're going to do a little bit of shilling. Like I said before, make sure you go follow the YouTube channel. Make sure you go hit that sub button, that notification bell, and the like button as well. We appreciate you guys if you go ahead and do that. Make sure you join up on our Discord as well. The Crusader Boys Entertainment Discord is definitely popping off. We appreciate you guys if you're already in there, but if you're not, go and check it out. Go see what we do over there. As well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a merch store. You can go to our website, crusaderboysentertainment.com. Make sure you go check out that website. As you can see the QR code there as well. Just go and check it out. See what you'd like. We have merch over there, a donate page, a little more information about me and Dre as well. We have blog posts as well over there for some of our players that we do have here in the EWG. And then also, ladies and gentlemen, since we do have a team here in EWG, make sure you go check out what our jerseys are going to be looking like. They're definitely interesting. Tell me what you think of them, if you like them, if you don't like them, what you think. Yeah, Carolina Reapers take map number 1, and BG with a 45 bomb to start is definitely what you want to see from that young man. We'll see what it looks like from map number 2 for him. Again, Carolina Reapers up 1 right now, but it could change very quickly for OMNIA Ouroboros. 2 powerhouse teams, taking on each other here in the EWG in winners finals. Winner advances to that grand final and secures a top 2 finish. So definitely what you want to see. Appreciate you, brother, for dropping a like on the YouTube channel as always. Go hit that noti bell, though, man. You got to hit the noti bell as well so you can get notifications and when we go live, too. But we're going to head to a quick break here just for a couple of seconds as we are waiting for that. Oh, never mind. Production giving me the call that we are loading into map number 2. We get to slow down here a little bit when we head into it. It is going to be a Den S&D that we head into. Definitely an interesting one. As we'll see what it looks like here for the side of Carolina Reapers Gaming. But OMNIA Ouroboros really needs a bounce back here to try to find something, as their hopes for grand finals at top 2 finish could be scoffed here as we do head into OMNIA Ouroboros' offensive side first. You're going to head towards the B side. This is where that bang out really worked for the side of LARP Esports yesterday. Maybe watching a little bit of VOD on these guys is what you need to do as a 1-for-1 trade does happen. Back flank going to be there. BG gets 1, but does get taken down early. So again, Khan now on the patrol here towards the back part of the map. Does have information there is going to be a player in the back. Does his teammates understand and read that play? His bomb on Diaz is going to be a rotate out as Louis in a prime position to maybe even find 1, maybe 2. As the timing just does not work out for him as he looks away from that angle. Now in the 3v2, they're going to head back towards this B site, giving that fake information on over towards the side of Carolina Reapers. As Frio trying to find the 1 through the flank. It is going to be time that is dwindling away for this side. Every angle going to be taken care of as Frio does get shots taken out at him. So he's going to back on down. His bomb goes down towards his B site. Middle Chow going to come on through. Spot out does happen again for the side of OMNIA. They spot 1 out, and Frio does get taken care of. That's going to be the round as well. As OMNIA Ouroboros able to take round number 1 here on their offensive side. And really, that play call to rotate it out. Louis just getting bad COD timing there. Fortunately, does not work. And Khan getting the last kill there. Able to collect onto it. Sirens couldn't get anything to go there on that flank route. Really needed Frio to have that informational play towards mid. Just couldn't get anything going for him as well, as BG the only one with the kill on the opener. But we head to their offensive side. We saw a lot of this A bang out yesterday from them. And we'll see what it looks like here on the opener. It is going to be headed towards mid as he spot out. I do believe he spots that player out maybe. Now he's going to be Khan that does get first blood onto Frio. Louis just trying to save his life here. As it is going to be a call that we need to have to rotate. BG does get taken care of, and now a 4v2 situation. Nade, Louis, and Sirens, ones that had the bad map number 1. Really needing to clutch this up for their team. Bomb going down now, and now only left up into 1. Kills come on through, and that's going to be the round. OMNIA OUROBOROS just takes pressure across the map. Able to collect now 2-0 start here for them. They look to continue to dominate here in the S&D. Again, one of those things that we've been talking about. Make sure you go vote into those predictions on the series. Who you think is going to take this series? Who's going to head to the grand finals? Because right now, OMNIA OUROBOROS looks pretty decent in this S&D game mode. So you definitely got to have that in the back of your mind here if you're Carolina Reapers. 2-0 start. As we head towards this B side again, it's going to be a 3-man bang out here towards this B side again. Louis does get information on over towards his teammate that players are going to be here. First kills from Askew, able to collect. Now an on 3-0 start for him. It is going to be Frio on the flank. Askew versus Frio. And the kills come on through. Diaz is trying to get out of that situation. And again, it's Khan with 2. Able to collect 1 for Frio. Looking for the second. Can't get it as a double chow comes on out. And again, it is OMNIA able to take a 3-0 lead now. This is where things start to get a little worrisome if you're the side of Carolina Reapers here in map number 2. As Diaz turns and burns that onto Frio. Very good so far for this side. 5-1 start from Khan. She's on a 2 streak, 3 streak for Diaz as well. As it's all going good, all gravy right now for the side of OMNIA OUROBOROS. It is going to be that next round that comes on through. We need to see Carolina Reapers win this offensive side here to try to get something back in favor of themselves. As the nades do come out. Bomb going down very quick here. Now a 4v4 retake in the on the pressure for the side of OMNIA. Having to find at least the openers here, maybe even 2. Your shots come on through. Does connect on the damage as well. And again, kill's going to be there, but it is going to be a 1v3 situation. And this is going to be a little bit of a hard clutch to make it happen. There's a bomb already getting picked up. It does not matter. OMNIA OUROBOROS now 4-0 start. Having a great map number 2 as they have came back alive in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely what you want to see after that devastating map number 1 loss. .4-0 start for Diaz as he's having a great map number 2. Same thing with Khan, I do believe. He was about 5-1 when we checked in with him last. Now he's 7-1 on a 4 streak. Same thing with Diaz. These guys are getting streaked out. Definitely not what you want to see. BG having a great map number 1, but now getting the breadstick cam. Olive Garden, where's that sponsorship at, man? We need that sponsorship for the breadstick cam. You got the best breadsticks in the game, and we are playing the game nevertheless. As again, Louis gonna try to make a play happen. Collects on 1, make it 2! As he knocks him down. Now looking for the next man up towards this 10 side. Bomb gonna be down towards the middle part of the map. As Louis has a prime position, spots out 1 more, able to collect, knowing the last player is here. Can't get the ace to go, but his teammates are here to help. BG pressuring on up. And he's able to get that last one. It's going to be Carolina Reapers here for the first round. Now 4-1. This is a slow start here. Wait, this is a huge regain that does need to happen here if you're Carolina Reapers. You're down 3 rounds. Not what you want to see for sure, but again, it's one of those things that, you know, it can happen nevertheless. It can be enacted, that full sale. We've seen it happen before. Frio now on the breadstick cam. 1 in 5 from him. Also, another one of those players. Oh, we just naded ourselves. At least he gets it out so he doesn't nade his teammates or anything. But Frio now looking to try to find some kills. BG already pressured up. Does spot out at least 1 player. That's going to be 2 dead already here for this side, as I do believe we kind of fall off the map. And again, now 3 dead, leaving it into the hands of BG by himself in a 1v4 situation. The pressure is just going to come in extensively from the side of OMNIA Ouroboros. They don't want to scam anything. They don't want to full sail this. It is going to be shots coming on in, and it does not matter. Now 5-1, 1 round away from taking our map number 2 for the side of OMNIA Ouroboros here. They look pretty dominant in the S&D game mode. He has 6-1 right now. Having a good map too. As this now gets very, very hard for the side of Carolina Reapers. Frio on a 1-6 start. Not what you want to see. As we head on into the next round. A pressure going to be enacted. You can already see B site is where we're deciding to go if you're OMNIA Ouroboros. And it's going to be full bang out towards this B site. They're just going to try to overwhelm the one player here from the side of Carolina Reapers, as the nades are going to try to be enacted here. The shots aren't going to connect quite there. Damage getting shot down from both players. Is BG able to collect onto one? Can't get the next one, though. The trade out kill pretty effective there. Bomb going to be down. It's already pressure coming on through. He's going to be trade out for trade out again. As Diaz does get 2 now. Now lifting it up to 1, and it does not matter. OMNIA Ouroboros taking map number 2 in dominating fashion here, 6-1. As we head now back over to the respawns, and really, Carolina Reapers, you know, we've talked about this before from them. 9-1 here from Diaz. This team is, you know, kind of lackluster when it comes down to this S&D game mode. 9-1 from Diaz, 9-2 from Khan. I mean, that's an absolute dominant performance from those two players, just like we saw from Frio and BG in map number 1, and those guys kind of went to the wayside. That's what I was talking about earlier before we headed into map number 2. We needed those guys to step up in the S&D here a little bit, and unfortunately, it just does not happen. We'll see if they can bounce back here when we head into our next map. I do believe we're headed to a Scar map number 3 for Overload. It is going to be an interesting one for sure, as it is sounding like the streams have not been booted up for the side of OMNIA, so hopefully they're getting those streams booted up. And it is going to be a Scar that we head to, and then we head to a Colossus, which is the bang out of all bang outs for sure, ladies and gentlemen. It does I do believe we're seeing a little bit of discussion go on here in the chat. So again, I do believe they're using wrong skins. I do believe it's the side of Carolina Reapers or Ouroboros. Okay, I guess we heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. It is sounding like the skin usage for the side of OMNIA Ouroboros may have costed them here a little bit. It does look like it's going to be headed into a point for Overload. I'm not sure what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. We'll figure it out here when we do head into Overload, but it's going to be a Scar Overload that we head to. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. We're going to head to a quick break here, ladies and gentlemen. Let my voice take a break. It's a 1-1 tie. Both teams throwing punches back and forth like heavyweight boxers. We'll see which one is able to hit the devastating blow here in map number 3. We'll be back in just a couple seconds.
Like a soldier, I'm a champion. I'm the greatest thing to step out since the earth begun. Raise my fist to show my haters that I'm never going. Just as long as I keep breathing and my blood is flowing. The fire in my belly ain't a women's destiny. The time is now to take my chances, so come on and follow me. Yeah, I'm a warrior. That's right. 'Cause I'm a warrior. I can't be nothing less. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Let's go. Look, keep it keeping steady on my feet cause I will never drop. All this sweat and all this pain will never make me stop. I got my dreams in my palm, I gotta hold them tight. I know my future's in good hands, I know my future's bright. I climb the ladder with my strength, I'm growing tall. Words will never hurt me when they try to make me fall. It's impossible to fail when you're already invincible. So come on, test me, I'm the greatest of them all. Come on. This the anthem for everybody who know that they was born to be a fighter. 100%, nothing less. Let's go. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. 'Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. That's who I am. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. 'Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Yeah, I'm a warrior.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into the overload here. This is where things can get interesting. Askew already collecting onto the nade, making a double up there as well. As Rosa, and I do believe Rosa collects onto 2, and the point already getting picked up here from Khan. Now stun check coming on through. This map can be a very one-sided affair if you let it be so, as it does come on through. Louis now getting active towards this middle part of the map. It is a back and forth. BG trying to find it and trying to get it to go his way. His teammates head towards this EMP device, and another big two-piece coming on through for the side of Carolina Reapers. Make it all dead again. Score going on through. And now Carolina Reapers in the driving seat as again another 3 dead gets enacted. And we head on over to the second EMP device. Does not matter when you're getting spawn trapped like this from the side of Carolina. It is a huge one that comes on through. Louis trying to get that double up to go. Did not get it. As a pinstripe kill feed happens once more. As it finally pressure. Now over on the side of OMNIA OUROBOROS. Shots coming out. Getting laid down towards this middle part of the map. And again, pinstripe kill feed. 2 for 2 trade. Make it 3 now for the side of Carolina Reapers. As Louis getting into the spawn, trying to get active towards it. Rosa kind of by himself for the side of OMNIA. As you get 2 dead, now you want to progress up towards the map. Spot out does happen. Pistol kill trying to get enacted, but it does not happen there. And again, Carolina Reapers being on the back foot in their spawn, in the defensive pressure here. The kill comes on through. The EMP device still close to the scoring point for this side. It happens, and OMNIA able to get it on in. This Khan just waltzes that one in. Now looking to try to find the next one to go. Trying to tie up this game. Headed back towards P1. You can already see the pressure mounting for this side of OMNIA. It does look to happen. And again, back and forth it goes. As Askew now gets that EMP device in hand, able to collect onto it. Can't get the kills to go, though. As finally the shots come on through. That's going to be a 3 dead with the team kill for Carolina, as well as the EMP device does get picked up. Rio towards this middle part of the map. Does get one. Can't get the next one, but BG able to collect with the pistol. But it's a consistent back and forth. A pinstripe kill feed across the board. And finally, now OMNIA able to get a 3 dead and pushed up into the spawn. But it is straight out kills that are going to happen. It is going to be the next one up. Pistol does get killed there. And again, score coming on through as Diaz cuts the map, making it look very easy right now. Askew as well, just spawn trapping this side of Carolina deep into this green side. The EMP device scores once more for OMNIA as they look to take control of it with about 1:50 left to play. And Diaz turns and burns there for him onto Louis. As Khan clearing out the spawn as well. That's going to be another 4 wipe here for the side of OMNIA. And you have Askew up your top green, just controlling the pace of play right now with the AR in hand. Just not allowing this side to get any pressure across the map. And finally, Frio here, able to get one. BG going to try to find one as well. Does get spotted out, but he's going to pressure up across the map. Louis does have that pistol in hand, trying to get this capture zone to go, and he slams him with the pistol. Gets that EMP device in, and now we're at a tie ball game once more. As we head on in back towards the P1. A lot of scoring coming in for both sides. 6 points for both teams already combined. With 50 seconds left to play, one of these guys is going to enact halftime potentially here. As the EMP device does get picked up, does get taken down. Again, the kills come on through, and it makes it happen again. Once more, pistol shots going to be enacted, and now Cian's able to collect one. Can't get any more. Askew going to trade it out. As it does happen again, Frio going to be the first line of defense here. Sirens gets one elsewhere across the map. The pinstripe kill feed happens once more. Needing to get onto this EMP device for either team. Does not matter when Khan is moving like this. Diaz with 2. And that's going to be a 4 white potential last score going on in. And it will. Halftime. Going to get enacted here before the clock runs out. OMNIA OUROBOROS up 1 point. 4-3 right now. We saw the overtime yesterday for Carolina Reapers, 4 seconds separating in that overtime. They came back from the fodder, down 2-0 from the start, and absolutely dominated the rest of that map, even getting it to overtime there. And now we head into this one, 4-3, down 1 point. Still manageable here if you're the side of Carolina Reapers. You're getting the better side of things here. You score a lot on the worst side of things as well, but look at a guy like Rosa not having a great one. BG as well not having a great one. So again, needing to try to find these early engagements for these guys. The SMGs right now struggling on what is an AR dominant map, and finally kills come on through. 3 to 3 kills. Again, pinstripe kill feed happening once more. As it is going to be an opener towards middle again. That goes Rosa's way. Looking for the next one. Can he find any more? He cannot. 2-man hit out towards this middle part of the map is Frio. Now pressuring up across it, able to turn and burn onto that kill. Just looking for any information over. He spots another one. That's going to be a 3 dead. Looking for the next man up. Does not predict Rosa there in that position. It's going to be a hop up. Rosa doesn't spot it out. BG now into it. Louis going to be able to collect onto that trade kill. Make it 2 for him, as it is going to be a potential score coming on in. And it is. The shots connect across the map. It is going to be the spawn trap trying to get enacted here for the side of Carolina Reapers. We head towards P3. This is where you can see another score potentially going on in for them. Now we're tied up. And it's Frio again with that SMG in hand, collecting on shots across the map as a nade goes out. Does not connect. Stun check coming in as well. He spots out more players coming from that P5 side, just needing to have this pressure from his teammates as BG knows there's a player top green. Spots out one, turns and burns onto that one, looking for the next one, can't get it to go. His teammate, though, does trade it out. Now Louis pressured on up. It is going to be the defense coming on in for Carolina Reapers as well. So definitely a huge momentum shift that we've seen from this side. It's finally, it is going to be BG that has that EMP device in hand, able to score it, able to collect onto it. Now up 1 for Carolina Reapers. With them in your spawn, if you're Omnia, you need to try to get them out, but it does not matter. You get 3 dead, and now this is where you can score another one. BG has an idea. There's a player here, turns and burns onto it. Another 3 dead. Make it all 4 as the pressure comes on through, and Louis into the deep part of the spawn here, just playing the angles, looking for at least 2. Does collect onto it, and now the EMP device goes on in, up 2 with 2 minutes left to play for the side of Carolina Reapers. The momentum has very much so shifted once more in this map, and the spawn trap now getting enacted from BG. As he collects onto one, does not get the next one. 7-4, looking for the last one now, ladies and gentlemen, as we head back towards that P3 side. They played this perfectly in the last one. Frio does get one, can't get the next one up, as BG collects the shot towards the middle part of the map. Again, Carolina Reapers just having that uptick of pressure once more on the better side of things here in Scar, as they look to try to find this last EMP device and try to score it on in. Oh my god, BG, if he would have won that one, but it does not matter. His teammates able to get the score on in. 8-4, not allowing Omnia or Ouroboros to score another point. They shut them down in the second half, and they take the map lead here 2-1 as we head to a Colossus hardpoint. Really, this could spell the end for this Ouroboros side here. You could be headed towards the loser side of the bracket. And you do not want that to happen. You want to see something get enacted here for sure. Frio 31-17, having an absolute series so far as it continues to go on down. Does look like other matches are taking place here. Loser side of Challengers Division is going on right now. We were supposed to get that matchup here on the stream, but unfortunately, we have this one to take care of. It is a Scar Raid Scar Din Fringe. It is S9 game taking on CBEX. So we'll see how that plays out for them. Unfortunately, we did not get that stream. We did not get that match here on the stream since we are here with the Carolina Reaper boys. But again, They win map number 3, headed to map 4, Colossus. An interesting one for sure. Nevertheless, as we do need to try to find something else for this side. Winners final. Whoever secures the W here secures a top 2 finish once more. And Carolina Reapers looking to go back-to-back in the league as well. So definitely a lot of pressure on their shoulders right now. But we head into that map number 4. It is going to be, like I said, a Colossus map number 4. It is going to be a bang out for sure. And we've already seen how this side has been able to play on both. We'll see if that does bode well for this Carolina Reapers side. Colossus, one of those bang out maps. The SMGs in map number 1 on Den were absolutely frying for the side of Carolina Reapers. We want to see that uptick of pressure again come across the map as well. So, one of those things that we just have to figure out here for Carolina is if we do go to that map 5, you saw the S&D scoreline. We head to Asake if map 5 does need to be enacted. But really, the respawn being dominated right now by Carolina Reapers, and I do not suspect something to change here. Maybe something will change, but right now, Carolina Reapers just looking very dominant in the respawn game mode. Obviously, I do believe this is an OMNIA map pick, so it is going to be an interesting one. Both teams ready to bang it out here on Colossus. So we'll see how that bodes and what that looks like here. I do believe we're just waiting for the teams to load on in. Once more, it does look like other matches across the league are taking place right now. It does sound like we're getting a controller fix here for this side of Carolina Reapers. So we'll take a quick break, let that get fixed up, and we'll be back with our map number 4, Colossus Hardpoint, as it is going to be a bang out. 2 Titans taking on each other. Punches still being thrown, but right now the devastating blow might be here on map number 4. Carolina Reapers looking to take it in 3, in 4. We'll see if they can do so here after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into the bang-out map of all bang-out maps, Colossus Hardpoint on the cards, and Louis already skeet shooting through the sky again, as it is kills that come on through, and it's going to be another pretty substantial couple dead here for the side of Carolina Reapers. They get into the hill time early. You know, this B1 being a little bit more of that jostling for position, and it's a back and forth that still ensues, trying to find more of these players to figure out what kind of play is going to happen across the map. Again, it is going to be Rosa able to collect onto 2, and finally the hill time does get collected here. Finally, never mind, nade kill able to collect from Louis, as the hill time goes back in favor of the side of Carolina Reapers. P2 not in their favor, but they do get a good time here on the initial towards P1, and the kills for Louis still happening towards his P2 side. And finally, it is going to be OMNIA that do have a little bit of more control towards his P2 side. Diaz starting to move across the map. Rosa as well. There's another 3 dead. It does happen. 2 for the side of Carolina Reapers as well. We head towards P1. Rosa just making the play happen. Not trying to push up too heavy here. Want to ensure those spawns towards his P2 side with about 35 left to play. Finally, the hill time does get taken over, and now it's going to be a kill that matters majority for these players towards the back part of the map. And again, a back and forth that still ensues on the map. Both teams really having dominant pressure here towards this P2 side when they have not allowed the other team to get in here for time. Louis able to collect onto a 1 towards the middle part of the map, and again, we head towards these rotations towards P3, another hill that can be more of that jostling for position towards P4, and you can see already it is the side of Carolina Reapers that are getting into it, but again, they have to have this hill time go their way. Frio having another great start here to map number 3. It's 30 points in advantage for the side of Carolina Reapers. Really off of that P1 hill time has allowed them to take this early lead, but again, it's only an early lead. They still have a lot of map to play, and so far so good here for the side of OMNIA as they do collect onto the kills with the trade outs coming on through as Louis now left up by himself. This guy having a great map number 4 as well, 10 and 5. This guy, you know, really been pretty quiet in this series so far, but now starting to heat up. Can't get the last one, unfortunately, as he does look for these kills, and his teammates are going to be able to get the trade outs. Rio knows that the players are going to come towards this middle part of the map. It is going to be a skill that needs to go down. Siren's already trying to make a play towards this next hill. Rio pushes on up, able to get the kill with the SMG, and Louis now knowing where players are at, gets this spot out, now headed towards the back part of the map, does spot out one more, gonna hold on to his life there though. Rio does get another one across the map, now looking for this back part, is Louis again finally able to collect there, and now the pressure has mounted towards this side of OMNIA Ouroboros. The lead starting to grow for the side of Carolina Reapers, as it is not looking good for them. They need, for the side of OMNIA, they need to try to find something here, as a side door chow gonna be there, but again, the kills come on through. There's BG now starting to heat up as well. He gets a double of his own, now gonna pressure up towards his P1 part of the map. Does spot out one hopping up, gonna give that calm towards his teammates. Sirens towards this middle part of the map again. Rio looking for one, can't get it. Unfortunately, AR battle ensuing across the edge of the map. Only 1 player left up, 3 dead here to the side of Ouroboros. The spot out does happen, can't get the kill to go, but if you look at the lead right now, it has really been progressed off the back of Louis. 17 and 9 right now as he continues to fry. Make it 18 for the young man, make it 19 as he continues to fry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a scary man when he starts to heat up, and he's doing that right now here from the side of Carolina Reapers. Continues to frag on out for his team, and his team fragging out as well, as that's a 4 dead. They wipe him out of this P1 side. The Carolina Reapers looking to head to that grand final, up 100 points right now almost. And they are gonna get pushed out of that hill time. Finally, as the side of OMNIA Ouroboros able to collect onto this P1 time. P2 gonna get enacted here as BG does get a spot out. That's gonna be a 2 dead. Make it 3 now. Make it all 4 here for the side of Carolina Reapers, as again, they have the rotation, they have the hill time, and they can definitely push out that 100-point lead here on this P2 side. It could get even more damaging if you're the side of Omnia or Ouroboros. You need to find these early frags in towards this P2 side. They do so, but this hill time matters more than anything. Frio by himself now, can't get it to go. His teammates get pushed on back. Askew can't get the kill towards P1 side. And again, it is going to be the ARs having a battle. The nade kill, maybe a little bit of a mistake there for this side of Omnia, as it is a 4 dead again, and the lead continues to grow for the side of Carolina Reapers as they have the P2 time, looking for Louis to make a play towards P3, P4 rotations. And again, already pressured on up, and it's going to be another kill that comes on out, and another 4 dead, wiping across the map. Now a 100-point lead here for the side of Carolina Reapers as they continue to frag on out, and the side of Omnia just have really went out of this game so far with a whimper. It is not what you want to see for that side. It's an unfortunate one for sure. There's 190 points reached for the side of Carolina Reapers. Hill time now collected here for the side of Omnia. Frio trying to make a play towards the back part of the map. BG able to collect one towards P1. Nade is going to go out. Now information given on over to where these players are at. Everybody turns, and it does not matter as Frio does collect onto that first blood. BG now trying to make a play happen. Can't get it to go as the P2, P4 rotations favor the side of Carolina Reapers, and they are just coasting this as far as they can into a map 4 win. And BG with a big 2-piece, 22 and 18. Absolutely dominating right now for the Carolina Reapers side as it continues to go on down, and it does not look good for the side of Omnia or Ouroboros. This is really what you don't want to see when you have Cabal Venom in the backside of the map here that you're going to have to deal with. A team that has started from losers round number 1, looking to make it happen. And again, Carolina Reapers just dominating across the map as they shut them down. And the Titan of Carolina Reapers looking to take map number 4, secure a top 2 finish, and they will do so. No pressure coming out from this Omnia Ouroboros side. It is done and dusted. Nails in the coffin. Carolina Reapers book their ticket to the grand final once more. My lord, ladies and gentlemen, that is a map from everyone across the board here for the side of Carolina Reapers. Every rotation dominated, every kill dominated. As you see the score lines coming in for Carolina, Louis takeover is a reality. 29 and 15, 21 non-traded, as he absolutely dominates there in map number 4. And for the side of Omnia Ouroboros, you take on Cabal in your losers final. And that is a scary, scary team to be there. You know, they have started from losers round 1 and made it all the way to Championship Sunday here. So they have done it before. They have done it where they made it to the grand final as well. So a team that you do not want to mess with for sure. As it's going to get a little bit harder here for the side of Omnia Ouroboros. Carolina Reapers gets to lay back and, you know, have this, you know, little bit of a break as it does take place. But again, one of the more dominant map number 4s that we've seen out of those guys. And again, it's like I said, the respawn just being very dominant. I do believe we're going to try to get an interview here with one of the players from CRG and see what it sounds like for them, as they have a potential back-to-back on the cards here, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely interesting for them. We're going to head to a quick break, get an interview with the side of Carolina Reapers Gaming. We'll be back in just a couple seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And we're joined up here with the side of Carolina Reapers Gaming and Sirens as they punch their ticket, another grand finals appearance. And man, talk to me a little bit here. You've been here before in the last season of EWG. You head into it again, either taking on Cabal or Omnia, the team that you just took down to the losers bracket. How do you feel about taking on those either one of those two teams?
I feel great, man. Like, I don't think we're worried. I think we're gonna win this shit. You know, our team is insane. And you guys saw it last season. I didn't get to play, unfortunately, though, which sucked. The grand finals last season, but I'm here now, and we're gonna win this shit.
Yeah, and you hear it here first. I mean, it's a dominant performance here across the board. And, you know, we go into that map number 1, and we head to a Den Hardpoint where you looked a little bit shaky yesterday against the side of LARP Esports, 4 points separating you. That didn't happen today, and really, the BG takeover was a huge, huge thing that happened. Talk to me what it's like to have a guy like that on your team.
You know, it's just super awesome that we're able to, you know, grab someone from one of our homies and use them for EWGL, and he just cares and puts in the work, you know, and that's what we really care about. And he's a really good player. He helps us a lot, and I love him.
Yeah, definitely. So he said, I love him, which is, you know, whatever, man. But talk to me a little bit about this map number 2, man, because we've seen it consistently from you guys throughout, you know, last year and this year as well. S&D just a little bit shaky for you guys. So what is going on with that S&D game mode, especially when we head into that grand final where there's 3 of them on the cards potentially? How can you, you know, figure that out a little bit more? S&D just, you know, like I said, not looking like your best game mode. So what is things that you need to work on in the S&D game mode?
I think we just need to play for our picks and then work stuff together. Sometimes we don't do that very well, but you know, our S&D on Den, it can be 50-50. We can either slam a team or we can get fried. So, you know, it was just like a 50-50 map for us, and we got fried, but it's not going to happen next time. I can promise you that.
Heard it here first. Not going to allow that S&D to get dropped in the grand finals. And then we head into the overload where yesterday against LARP Esports, 4 seconds separating that overtime win for them. But we go into halftime here. You're down 1 point, and then you do not allow that team to score another point on the cards here. OMNIA OUROBOROS finishing with 4 points as they enacted halftime in the first, but you guys score 5 on top of them in the second half. So just talk to me a little bit about why you feel so comfortable on that Scar map.
I mean, Scar is just our best map. I mean, that's just how it is. And yeah, we just work really good as a team on that map, and we know how to cut it, we know how to play it properly and everything. So
Definitely so here. And then, you know, a guy that was kind of having a little bit of a lackluster series there today, you know, maybe just a little bit of that, you know, trying to wake up, get into the game. Louis absolutely dominating, popping takeover in map number 4 as he's just cutting the map consistently, dominating from start to finish. Talk to me about what it's like to have a guy like that that can just pop the takeover whenever you need it to be need it to happen, and, you know, just dominate the other side.
yeah, I mean, this guy plays his role perfectly. He knows exactly what he's doing on the map, and he doesn't fail at all. He's just an amazing player. He knows how to play.
For sure. And, you know, you head to that grand final looking to go back to back here. You punch the ticket, but talk to the people at home that might be rooting for you, the people that are definitely rooting for you. We have some of the Carolina guys here. Talk to me a little bit, or talk to those guys a little bit about what it means for you to be on this Carolina Reapers gaming team. What you think is going to happen here in the grand finals as well.
All right, well, I mean, John is, you know, everyone knows John. He's he's an amazing org owner. He's awesome. He's always there for us. He roots for us. everyone who's rooting for Carolina, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Like, we couldn't do it without y'all, and we really do appreciate it. And we're gonna win this. We're not worried. We got this.
Definitely so. And anything else that you would like to say to the people watching at home? Maybe a little bit of what you think is going to happen in the grand final here against either Cabal or Omnia?
I'm gonna go for Omnia because Rosa's on that team. He's our homie. We just played the last cup with them, and I got to go for them. Because I think that's the better team.
For sure. Definitely so. We'll see what that looks like when we head into the grand final. We appreciate you guys, as always, for joining up into the interview as well. Carolina Reapers Gaming, we've done a lot of interviews with you boys, and you're consistent all the way through. Little nonchalantness coming out from you guys, as always. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you guys after the break here with the send-off. We'll see you guys in just a couple seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here with the send-off. Just a little bit more things of shilling here before we get going out of here and head to that grand final. We do have some production and casting being on the grand final. Make sure you go check out the EWG channel for all of those grand final matchups that are going to be taking place here pretty soon. So again, an interesting one here for Carolina Reapers Gaming. They 3-1, just dominating in the respawns realistically, 250 to 185. They get 6-1 in the S&D, 8-4 in the overload, and then 250 to 86 in the map number 4. Absolutely dominating this Ouroboros side, this Omnia Ouroboros side, just not letting them breathe whatsoever at all. So it is one of those things that happens consistently for this team. They're just a very dominant respawn heavy team, and you can see that it took place here for sure. Again, we appreciate everyone for joining up into the Carolina Reapers matchup, everybody from Carolina Reapers as well. We appreciate you guys for allowing us to follow your team all the way through the bracket. I know yesterday was a little bit scuffed with me having to work, but we got Youper on the stream, so nevertheless, great guy to have as a caster. We appreciate him for doing the work there. As well, big shout out to my production guy on the back end of things, my boy Dre, doing everything visually that you're seeing across the map here. We appreciate him very much so for doing that and taking the time out of his busy schedule to go ahead and do that as well. But make sure, ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit more shilling. We've done it before already. We're going to do it one more time before we fully send it off. Make sure you go follow the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, the like button, and that notification bell so you can know when we go live on anything that we're going with. As well, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go check out our Discord. It's definitely a crucial place to maybe get into contact with us about, scheduling a match. If you're a player, we have some tryouts going out for some of the teams that we have in that as well as we head into the later stages of some of these leagues. So make sure you go and join that up if you're a player as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have jerseys here for CBE. We had two teams here in EWG. CBEX currently taking on S9 Gaming in the Challengers division as well right now. I'm not sure how that match is going for those boys, but potentially a good one for sure, as they look to try to make it to the grand final as well. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, if you go check out those, let me hear what you think as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a website you can go check out. There's merch, a donation page, a little bit more information about me and Dre as well. We have blog posts about our players as well. So we appreciate you guys if you go ahead and check that out. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you for joining up for the full thing. We will catch you guys in the next one.